Idling in an idle game. Ooh, let's get some gains. Oh, we can upgrade the snail.
Wait! What if I told you that you have a 1 in 5 chance of resetting with this strategy?
What do you mean? This becomes like 1% chance?
Well, yes. 1% chance of resetting every time you click the level up button. Now you are 18 levels away from level 25, which means that you will need 20 attempts to reach 18 successes on average. This means that you also on average will have 2 fails, and each of these 2 fails have a 10% chance of resetting you, which now seems slightly a bit higher though.
Let's talk a little bit about the math behind this. We can split the snail math into 2 bionomic problems. A, the success chance of leveling up while attempting to level up, and B, the chance of resetting given an unsuccessful level up attempt. Binomics is useful when you have a single event that has 2 different outcomes and you know the probabilities and you're doing the events several times and you want to know how many times you have successes and how many times you are failing. Okay, so imagine we're doing a coin toss experiment. We have a simple coin with 50% chance to land on its head and 50% chance to land on its tail. We are tossing the coin 10 times. We are most probably going to have it land 5 times on each side. And a binomic distribution will give us that, yes, it is 24% of the time the coin will land 5 times on each side, while 20% of the time it will land on 4 heads, and 20% of the time it will have 6 heads. There's also a 0.1% chance that it will land on only heads, and 0.1% chance that it will land on no heads at all. And what binomic distribution really tells us is that yes, there is one event that is most likely, but there are other events that are not as likely but are also still likely to happen. So imagine that 100,000 people did toss a coin like this 10 times. Then we would actually imagine that 98 people would get this most extreme outcome, and 98 people would get this most extreme outcome. And even though most people will get some of the more likely outcomes. Now, this is with a normal coin. Let's imagine we had a weighted coin that had a larger chance of succeeding. Let's say we had a coin that had a chance of heads with 90%, and we're tossing it 25 times. Then we would expect it to usually land on its head 23 times, well, even though 24 and 22 are also quite likely outcomes. And as we can see here, a weighted coin is more likely to succeed than it is to not succeed. And but if 100,000 people did this test, we would still see that some people were succeeding a lot less than they should be. And this is really the key to why the chance of resetting the snail is higher than you might imagine, because there is really likely that you will succeed less than expected. So now imagine if it, instead of being a weighted coin, we are looking at the level up chance. We have here a 90% level up chance if in our example, 10% chance of not leveling up, and we have 25 level up attempts. The distribution is the same whether or not it's a weighted coin or the level up possibility here, which means that there is that one unlucky guy that will then have 10 fails at the leveling up, while there is 7,000 lucky guys that will have no unsuccessful level up chances in the 100,000 attempts people are doing this in. What this tells us is that when enough people are trying to do the same thing, people will have the different outcomes, and some people will fail more than others in leveling up, and they will have more chances at resetting than others. Let's look here. If you have if you see this as the reset chance given each failed level up, you have a 10% chance of reset and 90% chance of no reset in the example we posted here. And at one attempt, you have a 90% chance of not resetting and 10% chance of resetting. In 2 attempts, you have 81% chance of not resetting, and you have 80% chance of resetting once and a 1% chance of resetting twice. And this is how this calculator here works. Now, what's most important here is the chance of not resetting at all, which is the top part here, and the chance of resetting at all, which is the bottom part here. And as you can see, there is the chance of actual resetting increases a lot, while the amount of chances you're giving to reset increases. I don't expect everybody of you to understand how to do this math by yourself, so I have made a spreadsheet again. This looks like this. You basically put in your level up chance here, your reset chance here, your level of your snail here, and then it will calculate the rest for you. So here is this window over here that shows you the chances of reset based on how many reset ticks you have to go through on your way to level 25. And here is the chance of reset, here is the chance of no reset. And so we can see here that with 9.8% reset chance, we shouldn't go below 6 attempts at resetting before we are more likely to reset than not to reset. And yeah, the level of chance here will take into account over here, where you will see how many attempts you will need to level up to level 25, and it will calculate how many fails it is supposed to give you, and then give you out a number over here. If you have the atom upgrader from that lets your snail upgrade to downgrade to the nearest 5th level every time it fails, we have another sheet for that, and basically the calculations are the same. It's just that you don't have as many attempts until you reach the next safe zone, so the chance of resetting with this strategy becomes much lower. Now, I hope that this video here will give you some kind of light bulb moments to see how risky the level upping of snails actually is. It's something called survivorship bias, that every time you survived, you feel that this wasn't that bad, but every time you fail, it will feel really, really bad. Now, I'm a risk-averse person when it comes to upgrades like this, so I don't think that this 20% chance here of a total reset is worth it. So the first thing I'm going to do is to go to World 3 over here, and I'm going to buy the Snail upgrade, which is the lowest one here. Now, every time it will fail, it will only go back to level 5. In addition, I will show you how these numbers improve while we upgrade or encourage the snail. So upgrading once gives us 89.7 and 9.7, which means that the numbers will improve slightly. We now have 89. We used to have a 20% chance of not succeeding, and we are now going down to, or resetting, and we're now going down to 19, and upgrading this 3 more times here gives us up to 91.3 and down to 9.4. And just spending these 3 extra males here actually takes us down a lot in risk of resetting with this strategy. This spreadsheet is available in the description below. I will lock it so you can't edit it, but you can go to file and you can make a copy, and you can use your copy however you want. And yeah, that's it for me this time. Thank you for watching. I've been the Harbinger. I I really like all of the encouragement I get from you guys, and yeah, you are the best kind of audience creator can have. This has been Harbinger, and I'm signing out.